When it comes to Lost Island, rat holes are needed for survival. So we proudly present top 3 rat holes on Lost Island with full base designs remastered. Our servers OC have partnered with Dino Deluxe to create Deluxe servers. Deluxe servers is just like OC, but with better server handling and an official grind. Deluxe offers 3x harvest, lag-free servers, an in-game shop, no pay to win, 5x breeding, new player protection, 3x experience, and more. And come join Deluxe today and get up to 1 week of new player protection. And coming at number 3, this can be found at 25.4 latitude and 79.1 longitude. And then here it is on the map. But anyways, this can be found up in the right corner of the map, and it's more of like a deserty kind of landscaped around here, but you have this nice little cave right over here. Now there's a tree covering it, so this cave really isn't the easiest to find. However, it's still a really nice cave. You walk in and there's a super small entrance, and then you walk through this little hallway into the main area. Now this area isn't the biggest, but it's also not the smallest. It's perfect for a smaller tribe of about 3 to maybe 4 people. There's a good amount of room, but if you have more than 5 or 6 people, this really isn't the spot for you. Now, this spot's also really nice because there's a lot of resources near it, which is perfect. But anyways, here's the full base design. On the entrance we have a lot of turrets, and we decided to spam it with bear traps and 3 layers of double door frames. Now, by a lot of turrets, I mean there's a lot of turrets on this turret wall. We wanted to make sure that nobody was getting anywhere close to this turret wall, as it's the smaller cave, so defending it's going to be a little bit harder. We have a decent amount of tech turrets, but not a lot, on purpose because it's meant for a tribe that's not, built up to the biggest. But anyways, you walk inside and you have a nice little vault area. This is your main vault storage. You have some crowd refrigerators over here. Here's a nice little area where you have your preserving bins and refrigerators. There's a cooker for you. There's feeding trough, a indie grinder, a grill, some smithies, chem benches, fabricators, and your indie forges. There's even another vault over there to, store all your metal and stuff. Now going upstairs, we have our nice little hatching area. Now a lot of you guys were mentioning this in the last version of this video, is that we should have an area for storing dinos and for mainly hatching. So we're going to be having these on each one of these base designs. But anyways, this is the whole area. Let's move on to number 2. But anyways, coming at number 2, this can be found at 74.2 latitude and 38.8 longitude. And then here it is on the map. In the kind of bottom left corner of the map, sort of middle, you have this little rat hole. Now, I'm sure all of you guys know what this rat hole is, as it's been featured in many of my videos, so if you watch all my videos, you should know about this. Here's where this thing is, and it's still complicated for me to find to this day. But this thing is super hidden. It's completely hidden, super out of the way. No one's gonna find this if they don't know about it. Now you walk through this little crouch entrance into the main area, and you can just see it right away. It is massive. There's tons of room for really anything other than these pillars. It makes for a perfect little base spot for you. But these pillars unfortunately keep getting in the way of building, so we're going for a different type of turret wall this time, maybe pushing it a little bit farther back, to see really what more we can fit in here compared to the last one that we made. Now here is the full base design. We decided to put some heavies on the front, and of course we put some bear traps back here. If you're above the 100 turret limit, then you guys can kind of expand in that little area, but I decided to push the turret wall all the way back here. Pushing the turret wall back here actually really helped a lot to allow more turrets and no weak spots. Now these little railings is something that I'm just kind of testing out to see what you guys like about it. But that basically stops people from being able to rush up to the wall with a tame or something. Now they can still get pretty close, but it allows us so they don't rush up to the main wall and they're only on the hatch frames. Now this consists of about 100 turrets on the wall, which is perfect. This doesn't even look like 100. But you come inside and don't mind this little mess up that I did here. I meant to put that on the hatch frame, but didn't even realize it. Anyways, coming up here, you have a nice little sniper lookout. So if you're being raided, you can come up here, base defense, shoot people who are trying to get in up or up to the wall or anything. Now coming back through here, this is the main area. And we have a first layer and a second layer. You have your refrigerators. You have an entire vault area. You have a cooker, a grill, and then you have some deady storages, preserving bins, refrigerators, a bed. There's a bunch of chem benches for you. I believe that there's 10. There's an indie grinder, and there's fabricators, indie forges, and a replicator. Whew, that was a lot to say. Oh, and smithies. But anyways, this is your whole crafting area. It's perfect for about a 6-man tribe. And then coming upstairs, this is your hatchery, and really everything else that you would need it for. Up here, you have your egg incubators, some more refrigerators, and some cryo refrigerators, and you have a ton of dino storage, and really use it for anything else that you guys would want. I'd recommend putting it one layer up. As you can see, I had issues with my indie forges clipping through. And finally, coming at number 1, this can be found at 63.9 latitude and 44.2 longitude. And then here it is on the map. Now if you guys clicked this video because of the thumbnail, you obviously clicked it for the insanely massive turret wall that you're about to see. But you'll get to see that in a minute. First, here's where you can find this little rat hole. Now, the entrance of this is pretty hidden with the vines going over, but walking in, you're greeted with these nice little, crystal things. Oh yeah, cool cave. And then boom, you have a nice little crouch entrance, which is really great for this spot. Coming through here, you have a spotlight for some reason, but it makes the cave kind of look cooler, so I like that. It's a nice little area. This is where we're probably going to be putting the main turret wall. And then coming through here, and then have a nice little hallway, to go to the back of the area, which is nice for the 100 turret limit, because it allows us to build an entirely other turret wall in here. Anyways, back here is a huge area to put really anything that we're going to need, so probably the main base is going to go here. I'm going to make sure to have a second layer so you can do like a hatchery and all that stuff. But this is the entire cave, perfect. You have 2 little entrances, which is a little bit of a weak spot, but other than that, this makes for a perfect spot. Now here is the full base design. I didn't put any turrets on the front area here because I had the 100 turret limit, but again, if you're above the 100 turret limit, feel free to expand here, build really whatever you want. But anyways, coming through here, greeted with 2 heavy turrets, technically 4. So 4 heavy turrets, then you got 2 more behind that, you got tons of bear traps, you got some pillar heavies, and then I had to put up my gamma here. And then we had some double door frames to basically stop anybody from walking up to the turret wall, which yes, they can do that behind this. They're going to have to throw it out on the bear traps, which is a big inconvenience. Now, you have this pretty big turret wall right here, and it consists of about 100 turrets on it, which is really nice, and it's layered like crazy. But anyways, we have tons of vaults to basically stop people from C4 rushing it, since it's 6x damage in here. And here is the entrance. So if you're logging out, I recommend putting a vault on the entrance to basically hide it. But coming through here, this accesses the inside of the turret wall. And you have a nice little ladder to get up to your sniper lookout. Now the sniper lookout is actually pretty nice, as you have vines that are hanging down here which allow you to hide a lot better. So if someone's raiding your base and then they want to try to see you up on the wall, these vines really help with actually staying hidden behind it. Now the good thing about this sniper lookout is that it goes all the way over here, so filling turrets is very easy. And this is perfect because a lot of servers don't let you do /fill on unofficial servers and all that. This will be perfect for that. Then coming through here, this will allow us to go behind the turret wall. So behind the turret wall, you have that little entrance that goes down to the main rest of the base. We put some ammo boxes in here, and then we have a nice little raid protection area wall. So you can fill these vaults with ARB and the refrigerators with med brews or something, and then you have your main tech genny for the wall. Now coming through here, you have a nice little long hallway. And with the 100 turret limit, I couldn't put any turrets right here, so I pushed the turret walls back a little bit. But I added a little thing, so then if they're trying to push through, they have to take all that down, sets them back a few minutes. Now coming through here, we have 2 nice little turret walls. These are meant to fall. They're not meant to stay up, they're just meant to kind of push them back so you guys can get more time. Anyways, coming in here, this is the main area. This area is huge. You have your vaults, you have tons of little turret towers, as you could call them. Literally everything that you need. I'm not even going to name it all because there's so much of it. But there's your chem benches, your grinders, indie forges, fabricators, really all the basics that you're going to need. We did a cryo floor, which I love how these turned out. These look pretty nice. You have a deady storage floor, and then you have some refrigerators back here in the corner with your preserving bins. Then coming up here, we made this friendly so you can basically walk things up and down here if you needed to. We got some heavies up here to basically just protect it. Now up here, you have a massive area to do hatching, storing dinos, really everything that you would need. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.